What it do, YouTube? I am back with episode 2 of Franchise Mode. In the last episode, we took on New England Patriots in their home stadium. In this episode, we'll be playing another division rival, the Buffalo Bills. If you guys enjoy the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. Let's get it.
Coming up, we'll see the Dolphins seek payback against the Bills. After a Week 17 thumping, they knocked Miami out of the playoffs. Meanwhile, Buffalo's won the last 5 in the series. It's AFC East football, and it's next.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium. Excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running?
They'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Completion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
The Dolphins first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's checking,
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
If that's why, because of the knee injury in college, they're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
check. He's coming. Double up.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Nope.
And this one almost intercepted. Not after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check.
They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. Way from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't...
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he can only manage to get a couple last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the zone. They created some nice space for him.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Now a draw play for Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. The Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first-quarter touchdown here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man open. It's Devontae Parker complete. It still won't go down. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there on the catch and run. Well, we know that he's a football. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Number 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Check 13! Check 13!
From the pistol, it's Gurley. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here. Closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be in the entire drive.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down as that will take 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that one drops down.
The wide receivers on the field as a defender. I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause.
I get teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. On the counter, Gurley runs over him. And he'll manage to pick up about 4.
You couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30.
A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie.
What you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
We saw this jumping jack make steady improvement his first 3 years in Miami. And he topped it off with 53 catches.
Big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Check three. Check 30.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And he takes this down to about the 2.
On field waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
10. Deuce.
2nd and 2. There's Fuller for a Dolphin touchdown. His 3rd touchdown now on the air. And the Dolphins are able to grow the lead. Heck of a start to this season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week. Another here with 2.
I don't want to call a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about this.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Watch the whip. Check 99. Check 99.
They'll look to throw. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield, defender away from the football, and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Watch out.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Show it up.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Stupid. Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Dolphins.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen, or that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
2nd and 3. He's got Fuller. And out of bounds. Secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read was...
Chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They're going to look to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. Second and goal after the gain of 5.
Watch the twins. Check 43. Wide. Get wide.
Back to throw. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown Miami. Jalen Waddle has the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. This offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battle. Swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. He takes this for 3 to the 29. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Switch. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
They'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way out to the 42-yard line.
That was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right.
To develop, boom, he took advantage of it.
Check. Hey, watch it.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And nothing much materializing. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Again, they run with Gurley. And now they're going to get him down right. It doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Buying time to his left. Catches him at the 50. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fuller. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. Touchdown!
Well, Fuller, the second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins hang on to their lead. I'll tell you what, Charles, I know you don't put a ton of stock in power ratings and things of that nature, but another score here 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. carry now for Gurley. Good move by Gurley. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now after the runnings to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. There he goes again. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it.
Something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And his throw's going to be in.
With him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. Finding some room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and he had to protect himself, but he chose team gain over personal protection.
They go play action here on 1st down. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
Switch. Check.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Check 15.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, it's Gurley again. Shifts by at the 15. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it.
And dominating right now on this drive.
Here we go. Patrick. No.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had a touchdown. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Let's go.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
He's crossing. He's checking.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. Oh, he bowls over him, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has...
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Ooh, the juke. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. Not only another first down. That also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
6 guys, check 6 guys. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Show it up, show it up.
They'll look to throw here. Blitz coming, and he's taken down. Matt Milano, first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic.
Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Check, check, check. Check.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Now, trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins are on their way to a 2-0 start. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Matt Milano coming in hard there on the blitz. 2nd and 17.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this is caught. And he will get into the end zone with another touchdown. So this morning last year in college, he wanted to take his shots downfield. And that was a thing to hold in. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Miami, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
We'll be right back.